What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and this video I'm going to talk about how to fix ARK survival evolver is having an issue with low fatal error that is happening for many users right now and how we can fix this up. So let me directly get into a step. So the first one is all about if you're having the trouble, we can try before proceeding this step a simple restart. So just go over here in the start icon. Now go to three dot menu over here, do a restart. Once after the restart, you have to check with the game. If you're having the trouble, then we just need to move to the first and foremost step. That is all about we need to try different launch options. That is, either the option should be No BattlEye or DirectX 10. So to do this, just minimize this, go to the game, launch it. The moment you launch, you'll be getting these boxes. So one is the survival evolved. Another one is play ARK, No BattlEye and de-cheat. This is what I said. Either you have to launch the game on this particular one, or you have to launch the game with ARK DirectX 10. Any one of these things should be done. So either to this one or to this one. That is what you have to try as the first and foremost step. Afterwards, you have to move to the next step. That is all about make sure the beta participation should be done into Pre-Aquatica or none. So that should be done. So the first one, just go over here on the game, right click and go to the properties. Now you can see there is an option called betas. Select this one, and over here in the beta participation, if it is completely set into none, then you have to change this one to Pre-Aquatica and you have to update it and launch the game. Or you can just change into right click and go to the properties, and if the beta participation is set into Pre-Aquatica, you have to change into none. Then you have to launch the game. Then you have to check with the game whether the issue is solved or not. Next one is all about we need to remove or uninstall or unsubscribe if you're having any modes. So for me, I bought this game from the Steam, which is available on the Steam. So if you're downloading any cracked versions or installing any modes in order to get more levels of the games without paying anything, which I don't support it. So what I'm saying is if you're having any modes, just uninstall it. I'm not saying anything. You have to remove complete modes. If you install any kind of modes or any cracked versions of the mode, just remove it. Fourth step is all about we need to uninstall and reinstall the BattlEye. So to do this, just go over here in the game, right click and go to the properties. Now from here, install that file and just click on the browse. Now that is going to take you to this particular page. Then if you check at the top, this PC, localhost D, Steam library, Steam apps, common and ARK. Now just get into the folder named Shooter Game. Now from get into folder named binaries, Win64. Now get into the BattlEye folder. First we need to uninstall the BattlEye. So right click over here and go to this one and run this as an administrator. Go for yes. Now what happens is the BattlEye is uninstalled and you can try installing it back. So to do this, we have another option called Install BattlEye. Right click on this one, run as administrator and go for yes. Now BattlEye installation and uninstall. You have to first uninstall the BattlEye, then you have to reinstall it back, then you have to check. Now you have to close this and you have to check with your game. That is what you have to try. Then launch the game. Now afterwards, still if you're having the trouble, the next one is all about we need to uninstall the BattlEye, then we need to launch the game, because while launching the game, the BattlEye will be installed back. So let me go over here, go to the same, that is right click and go to the properties, go to installed file and just click on the browse. Now get into the folder named Shooter Game, binaries, Win64, BattlEye. Now from here I have to right click and go to run as administrator and go for yes. Now the BattlEye is uninstalled. Now we need to close this and we have to launch the game. Now while you are launching the game, what happens is if you click on the launch, sometimes even though if you click on play survival evolved, if you go like this, you might get an option to installing the BattlEye, or a delay box may appear where the BattlEye will be installed like this. You have to go for install BattlEye, go to accept, so that the BattlEye will be installed. So once the BattlEye is successfully installed, then you have to launch the game. That is what you have to try and you have to check. If that is not working, we have to move to the next one. That is all about we need to allow the game to the Windows security and also the game exe file to the control folder access like firewall. And if you're using anything, add all ARK exes including the BE service x64. Every ARK file should be added And also if you're using any third-party antiviruses like Comodo, Avast, AVG, McAfee, Norton, Bitdefender, then make sure that you allow the game exe to your Windows antivirus program. So just go over here, search for the Windows security, and just go over here, not this one. We have to first go over here, search for the control panel. Now click on this one, and we have to navigate to Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app over here, click on change settings. Now make sure the ARK might be added here. As you can see, it is already added. That is ARK Survival Evolved is added. Make sure that you put a check on both the boxes, private and public. If you don't find the game here, don't worry, just click on allow another app, go to the browse, navigate to this PC, go to local disk D, Steam library, Steam apps common, get into the folder ARK. Now from here get into shooter game, binaries, Win64. Now from here we need to add the .exe. Just add the game, then you have to put a check on both the boxes, private and public. Now you have to close this. Similarly, just go over here, search for the Windows security, click on this one. Now from here you have to add the allow the game, that is just click on virus and threat protection, scroll down and navigate to manage settings, scroll down and there is an option called add or remove exclusion. Click on this one, go for yes. Now we need to add the game, just click on file. Now from here navigate to this PC. Now from here navigate to local disk D. Now from here Steam library, you have to find Steam library, Steam apps common, ARK. Now from here you have to select this one, binaries, Win64. Now scroll down and navigate to find the ARK launcher, not the ARK launcher. We need to find the main file, that is this one. You have to select this particular one and you have to open it, and once you add it, you're fine with it, you have to check with the game. Next step is all about we need to verify the game file, which I'll be demonstrating you in the last. Let's move to the next one, that we need to rename or delete the config file, and all your settings will be completely lost. But even though you have to take a backup for the safety purpose, just go over here in the file explorer, navigate to this PC, go to local disk C, get into user, get into admin. Now from here go to app data, go to local. Now from here you have to check for Arcane Studios, not the Arcane Studios. You have to check. Sometimes you will be able to find the ARK will be there, the game folder will be there. So just rename the game folder and you have to check. So before renaming, make sure that you take a complete backup over here in the desktop. Then you have to rename it and check. If that is not working, try deleting it. While deleting, you will be losing all the progressions of the game, but even though it's worth a lot, so you can try it. Next one, we need to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder, and also try running the game in the compatibility mode. So just go over here, right click on the game folder, go to manage, browse local file. Now get into the folder shooter game, binaries, Win64. Now from here you have to get into the main launcher, that is this one. Right click over here, go to show more options, go to the properties, compatibility. Make sure that you put a check on run this program in the compatibility mode, and this should be running on Windows 8. Next one, we need to put a check on run this program as an administrator, and also make sure that you put a check on disable full screen optimization. Go for apply and go for OK. Now we need to close this and we have to check. Next one is all about we need to perform a clean installation of the graphics card. So just go over here in this particular graphics card page for the NVIDIA users, which I'll be providing in the video description. Now from here you have to select the NVIDIA GeoForce over here and find everything over here and go for find. Now from here you have to scroll down and navigate to Win 10 over here. Now as you can see, so this is the latest versions of the graphics card, which is released on 1st 2025 July. So you can download this, install and do a restart and check with the game. And if you're on the AMD, just go to this particular page, select everything over here, and you have to go to 5000 and go to submit. Now if you're on the Windows 11 with 64-bit edition, download this one, and if you're on the Windows 10 with 64-bit edition, download this one. Then you have to go back to the game and you have to check. Next one, we need to run the game on dedicated graphics card and make sure the desktop users connect the display or HDMI cable to the dedicated graphics card slot, not the motherboard slot. So in order to run the game on dedicated graphics card, search here for the graphics settings, click on this one. Now from here we need to add the game. So as you can see, I have already added the game. So once you add the game, just make sure one thing, this will be by default it is set into let Windows aside. Change this one to high performance. Now once you change into high performance, you have to close everything and you have to launch it. Parallelly, make sure the graphics card should be connected directly to the graphics card slot. The HDMI cable should be connected directly to the graphics card slot, not the motherboard slot. Make sure we need to try these commands in the launch option. So just go over here, right click and go to the properties. Now from here, first you have to try with DX11. Then you have to launch the game. If DX11 is not working, you have to try with DX12 and you have to check with the game. Next step is all about, we need to unplug external devices such as HOTAS, pedals, racing wheel, razor, Tartarus, etc. Disconnect all the additional USB adapter connected to the PC. Disconnect any joystick or controllers that is connected, and also make sure that you have to disable the Steam overlay and close all the overlay applications. So just go over here, right click and go to the properties, then make sure enable Steam overlay while in the game. If it is turned on, we have to turn this off and close this. That's very important. And also parallelly, if any additional what I have to say, overclocking applications are running, we just need to go over here, right click and directly navigate to the task manager. For example, Riva Tuner, MSC Afterburner, all these things might be running here. Just remove everything. That's very important. So if it is running, remove it, or you have to completely uninstall it. Then you have to check with the game. Next step is all about, we need to move to the next one. That is all about, we need to run these commands in the launch option. So the first one, that is ipconfig flush DNS. So just go over here, search for the CMD and go for run as administrator and go for yes. Just copy and paste, press enter. Next one, we need to go for ipconfig release. Copy this and we have to paste it, press enter. Next one, we have to go for ipconfig renew. Then you have to paste it, press enter. Now we need to type one thing which I left, that is ipconfig release. Copy this. Sorry, it is also done. All these are done. Then you have to check with it and just close it. Then we need to update the Windows. Just go over here, search for the settings. Click on the settings. Now from here, go to Windows Update. Make sure the Windows is up to date. If Windows is not up to date, you'll be having a lot of trouble. So just update Windows. Next one, try installing the Microsoft Visual C++. So just go over here, then go to this particular link which I'll be providing in the video description. Now from here you have to download. If the system is based on x64, download this one. If the system is based on x86, you have to download this one. Then install it and do a restart. Next one is all about, we need to uninstall the game, delete the game folder and restart your PC. Then we need to try changing into either an SSD. So right now for me the game is installed over here. As you can see, it is installed on, if I click over here, as you can see the game is installed on D. The first and foremost step, what I need to do is just go over here, uninstall the game. Now I have to do a restart. Afterwards I have to reinstall back the game. But this time I should not be installing on D. I should be either trying on C or E. That is what you have to try. And the last and the least step is all about, which one I skipped. It is all about verify integrity of game file. So just go over here, right click and go to the properties, go to installer file and just click on this particular one. Let me go over here, right click, properties, installer file and verify integrity of game file. So this is going to take a lot of time because it is going to cross check every single files of a game. And if any files are corrupted and if any files are missing and all these kind of issues happening, they're going to fix it from their end. So this is going to take a lot of time. So that is why I demonstrated you in the last. And also I'm going to skip this. All you have to do is just wait for this complete process to get done, because it is going to fix the issue if any kind of files are corrupted, and all those kind of issues will be fixed by this. So you need to wait for it. Once afterwards you have to check. Right, so these are the steps, and I hope this quick video is helpful. And if you find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more notification. See you soon in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.